every day means every day. And in today's video, we're going to have an honest conversation because I'm irritated today. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I am irritated because I've met some people and I've heard some stories over the last couple of days that it hurts me for them and it hurts me for the people that they're hurting. Let me explain what I mean. I met a guy that lives in my building not too long ago, and within 20 seconds, I've never met this guy. I've never met the guy. Within 20 seconds, he starts talking to me about how his sales team's closing these $1 million deals, and I'm gonna get 100 grand off of this profit, and da, 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 da. And maybe he's telling the truth. I don't know. If he is telling the truth, praise God. But based on the psychology, I would bet every dollar I got that he's not telling the truth. Because then, as soon as he stopped talking about money, he starts talking about women and girls and going out and partying and all this stuff. Again, I'm not condemning that. I'm not judging that. But I'm just saying within 20 seconds of meeting somebody, it's already clear to me that this individual was trying so unbelievably hard to prove to me and most of all prove to himself that he was worth something. But he was trying to prove it in all the wrong ways through all this external stuff, which as we know is fleeting and does not actually supply any true fulfillment. Then I get a text from somebody that I know that is in the same kind of ecosystem. He works at one of the properties that's nearby here in downtown Nashville, and he was telling me about a guy that he ran into where his whole thing, his website, his Facebook, everything is learn how to make $10,000 a month online. And he rides around in, I guess, a CA Corvette, and he's just flexing about how he's got all this money and he's a big baller in town and he's doing all this stuff and blah 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 blah. I'm like, listen, between these two people, we got to make a video about this and we got to talk about it because this is what happens when you do not create the man that you admire. I'm just going to speak to, and this is for everybody really, but I'm going to direct this towards the men. When you do not put in the work to create the man that you admire, that you respect, that you believe is worthy of love, then this is the mess and the nonsense that happens. You run around spending all your time, all your energy, all your effort faking it to try and impress other people to cover up a hole in your heart that you were not man enough to go fix yourself. Like you really think that you're going to be able to have somebody say, "Oh man, that's a cool car. Oh man, I'm impressed by what you've accomplished in business. Man, you're jacked and you look a certain way and blah 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 blah." And you think that that's going to be enough to fix that bleeding hole that you have inside of your own spirit, inside of your own soul? You're directing your energy towards the wrong things. I tell people all the time, most people are so concerned about being impressive that if they would actually apply themselves in the same way towards becoming who they were created to become, they'd actually become somebody impressive. But you're not impressive right now because you're not the person yet. You're faking it. You're trying to have the flash in the show before you've got the substance. And it's not going to work. Because whenever you do that, eventually you're going to figure out, like, it's a never-ending game. But eventually you're going to get to a point where in your mind, you got to take a step back and say, you know what? This just is not working. And then your whole value system collapses. This is what happens when people have false gods and false idols and they put money or status at the top of their value hierarchy. When you do that, like let's just, for example, say that you put money at the absolute top of your value hierarchy. The number one goal for everything that you do in life is money, 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 money. As you can see, this is where I live. I enjoy nice things, okay? I'm not saying trying to get rich is bad. I'm saying using that as a proxy for you healing yourself and becoming a man, an actual honest to God man, instead of a boy with a little bit of cash is not going to work. Okay, what do I mean by that? If you have money at the top of your value hierarchy, you're going to act and behave in a way that is conducive to the procurement of money at the expense of everything else, relationships, mental health, all the things, fitness, blah, blah, blah. Already bad enough in and of itself. But you play that out and you say, okay, my whole life is centered around this one goal, this one thing, making more money. Because I feel like that's what's going to give me the status, the recognition, the affirmation that I want. And then you make six figures. And then maybe you go buy your Corvette, and then maybe you go get a cool apartment, and then maybe you go get some designer clothes, and you get some new shoes, and you get whatever. You go start going out more, you go to the clubs. And then you realize after like the first week it's fun, and then after that you're like, I don't know if this is really working. Like, I don't know if I feel the way that I want to feel. Maybe it's because I'm not a millionaire yet. So I made 6 figures. Let me see if I can get to 1 million. Then you make $1 million. And then you do the exact same thing, but at a higher level. So now you're renting the yachts. Now maybe you fly private every once in a while. Maybe now you've got a bigger following because you're flexing online, and then that's what builds followings these days. So like you get some more stuff, but then it's like, I still feel like I don't have enough Instagram followers. I drive the F8 Ferrari, but my boy's got the SF90, and now I feel like I need to upgrade to. Now I still feel worse. I just feel worse, but at a different level. You're still broke spiritually and financially at a different level, right? If you check to check, you broke either way. I don't care if you make $1 million a day. You're still check to check, you're broke. So you're playing the same game over and over and over and over again, and you never get the result that you want. Eventually, you're going to hit a point, I don't know if it's 10 million, 100 million, a billion. You get to a point where you achieve everything you could have possibly imagined. You own the cool car, you own the house, you've dated the most, beautiful women, you've done all the things, you've been traveled around the world, you've done the stuff. And then you get to a point where you have to face yourself and look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I think I might have been wrong. I think maybe that all this money was not the point. And I'm not saying this to attack money. You can put sex at the top of that value hierarchy. You can put status at the top of that hierarchy. You can put a lot of stuff up there. You can put comfort and happiness at the top of that value hierarchy. You can put anything up there at the top, and eventually you're going to come to this exact same realization. I'm just using money because it's one that a lot of people fall for. You get there and you say, shoot, my whole life has been a lie. Because now I realize that everything that I was working for was fake. Because I thought that when I got to this mountaintop, when I got to this place, everything in my life was going to change. And now I'm here and I realize I'm still the same person. So now not only is everything in your current reality fake, the last 10 years of work that you just put in collapses because the scaffolding that you built it on was imaginary. You thought that you were building towards something worthwhile and investing your time in something worthwhile. Now you look back and you say, I don't even know what the hell I was doing. I don't know what this was even for. And this is where you get that sudden, oh my God, my life is meaningless kind of a crisis. Because you realize that your future is uncertain, your present, you don't even know where the hell you are, and then your past was built on a lie. Your whole life is confusing now. Like the floor just got ripped out from under you. Why? Because you're a bad person? No. Because you're stupid? No. Because you set your sights on the wrong thing. You set your sights on something that's not real. It's a made-up concept. It's paper with dead people on it. What are we talking about? Again, I'm not saying money's not important. I'm an entrepreneur. I like making money. I like nice things. Put it in perspective. And most importantly, put the highest possible good at the top of the value hierarchy. This is the ancient conceptualization, easy for me to say, of God, the summum bonum, highest possible good. Now, whether or not you think he's a conscious being in the sky is your business. I'm not here to tell you one way or the other. But at the very least, the idea of the highest possible good. How good can I get? How much can I self-actualize myself? How much can I learn? How much can I grow? How whole can I become? How much can I contribute to other people? How much can I make a difference and an impact in the world? These are things that are like, that is encapsulated in the highest possible good you could possibly strive for. That's what you put at the top. And the thing about that is you're never going to be perfect. So you never hit that point where you reach the top of the mountain and then you look around like, oh shoot, I'm done now. And I didn't get what I wanted out of this. So therefore, this whole thing is a lie. Like that moment never happens because you can always get better. You can always become more. You can always do more. You can always have more. You can always contribute more. You can always make more of an impact. You can always do more. That is why the system works. Again, I'm not being a Bible thumper, but I'm telling you, this is why the religious systems have worked time and time and time and time again. Again, whether or not you believe in its tangible, practical qualities or the historical accuracy, we can talk about that in another video. I actually did a video about that. You can go check it out on the channel. But practically, yeah, see how good you can get. See if you can keep improving. See if you can sin a little bit less. See if you can be a little bit better person. See if you can keep growing. See if you can keep contributing. And that game is never going to run out till the day you die. Here's the problem, though. Most people pursue the greatest possible good occasionally and not daily. most people have a set of standards that they abide and uphold themselves to occasionally and not daily. And so it's like from Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you're striving for the highest possible good, the highest possible version of yourself, and everything that you're trying to self-actualize all the potential that you were born with. But then like Saturday, Sunday, and sometimes Thursday, you're just like back into this worldly, stupid stuff, trying to prove yourself to somebody who is going to die just like you're going to die, and it doesn't matter anyway. Like, it's stupid. So you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Not going to work. The reason I'm so passionate about Every Day Means Every Day, the reason that I have an app with people on there from all over the world completing these habits every single day, watching coaching videos every single day, doing workouts together every single day, is because it's not for fitness. It's not about business. It's not about any of that stuff. If you get it, I guarantee you, you'll get in better shape and make more money. But what it's about is you holding yourself to the fire to become the man you're supposed to be, to become all that you are capable of becoming, to become all that you were created to be. Because when you get up and you look yourself in the mirror and you are proud of the person that you look at, all of the stupidity goes away. It's like your eyes are open. You can see these idiots that are doing this stuff, and you're just like, oh my God, you're so, like, I feel bad for them. I genuinely feel bad for them. Like, somebody needs to give them a hug and let them know that they're loved no matter what car they drive or how much money they have, and that if they would stop this stupid fake flexing, then they would drive a way nicer car and have way more money. And they'd like themselves in the process. And they'd become somebody with some freaking substance. It's like, you can drive a Ferrari all day long, but are you a man? What have you been through? Like, have you been battle tested? Are you spiritually sound? Do you even know who you are? Can you be there for people when they are counting on you? Are you reliable? Do you? But unfortunately, we've taught people that a man is somebody who sleeps with a lot of girls and drives a fast car and has a lot of money and a lot of Instagram followers. Again, I'm not telling you there's anything wrong with any one of those individual things. I'm just telling you, you got to become the guy first. You don't become the man by doing all the stuff. You get all the stuff by being the man. And that's inner work. And that's hard because you can't run an ad to inner work. You, you can't learn Facebook ads and TikTok shop and then walk out. You can't take a course on how to become real. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. Everybody but you can see it when you haven't done the work. The people that you think you're impressing, you're embarrassing yourself in front of. Do the work and man up. Be somebody worth listening to. All right, I'm done. I'm irritated today. My blood pressure's up. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. A lot of you who watch this channel are not subscribed. That makes me sad. Please subscribe. Share this with somebody who needs to hear it. For real, this is an epidemic at this point. You open up Instagram and it's like everybody's trying to be a freaking... Share this with somebody. Share this with somebody who needs it. All right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Go to everydaymeanseveryday.com. Check out more stuff. Join the app. Get the stuff. All the things. I'll see you next time. Till then, don't forget every day means every day. Peace.